It's actually a little bit amusing. So first of all, I got a Commodore 64 when I was like 3. My
You
dad
are the seventh person now to say Commodore 64 was the first computer, so that's awesome. Yeah,
and
we're all
my
same age.
yep, my dad was helping me learn BASIC and all that. He's not like a hardcore computer guy or anything, but I think he saw the future. But really, I grew up in Vermont, and I grew up on top of a mountain, and really that meant we had no TV channels, but we had a phone line and AOL and the sort of beginnings of internet providers and things like that were just starting to come around. So I really just grasped onto that. And fast forward a little bit, I really got into programming and just technology and computer science. And then security, I saw the movie Enemy of the State.
Oh, yeah.
And I was already kind of interested in security, but it wasn't really like today where there's lots of online literature and courses. It was really just sometimes people would, you know, leave Telnet open or stuff like that, like a long time ago, and forge emails from other people. So you start to think about the attacker versus defender side. But then I saw Enemy of the State, and I was like, whoa, this NSA thing is really cool. And at the time, NSA was much more private. It was called No Such Agency, and they didn't have cameras. They didn't have it in the news all the time. They didn't have the director of NSA giving talks and things like all the stuff that's happened since. And so I applied and I fell in love. And I'll happily talk about my journey more, but that was really the start of it. And then I've been hooked ever since.
Wow. So that's funny. I was actually going to next ask how you got involved with the NSA, but it literally comes from one watching of Enemy of the State.
Well, and then I flew out there and interviewed, and it's a massive organization, lots of different offices and sort of parts of the mission you can work for or work on. And I really just enjoyed that work, and I stayed in the intelligence community till 2007. Then I wanted to take a break. I was in DC. I wanted to move back to Chicago, which is where I went to undergrad. And my wife went there, and we never really got to experience downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Worked in the financial trading industry for a couple of years, writing code for traders, which was really a cool experience. But my heart's in security, and so in 2009, I went back to security, and I've been there ever since.